Hello everyone, welcome to Survivor Series Wargames 2023 with Gimme Hullywood, with Hollywood Dan. You can tell it's Hollywood Dan because I'm splashing out and having a beer tonight. Why not? There we go. I tweeted out I might have a beer, I might not, and I thought it's a pay-per-view. I don't normally do pay-per-views every so often, so this first one's for you guys. Lovely. How's everyone doing? Are we excited for the show? Oh, have we got in? We've got Mark in, as always. Legend. Absolute legend is Mark. Didn't get the win we needed today, though, did we? Should have had it. According to Boozer Wrestling, 9 superstars are preparing for the War Games fight. Could it be Randy's not showing up to the arena yet, maybe? That could be something. No idea. For the main event match, yeah. Punk sign spotted on pre-show, 100%. There's probably going to be a lot of T-shirts there as well. Wade called Io Sky the wrong name. Doesn't surprise me with Wade. Love the guy, but he's a little bit funny on stuff like that. I know it's accidental, but it is still funny. Women's War Games will start the show. Yeah, me and Andy Spores last night had a chat about predictions, what we think will happen. And we did say that we'd like to see both War Games matches, one start, one end this year. You obviously have Randy Orton coming back, so you want to save that for the spectacle main event, last match on the show. Kevin Dunn's having a nightmare, leaving Cricket 5G or whatever the advert was all over the bottom of the screen, all over the panel's predictions the whole time they talked and cut Kayla off. It's pre-show. I don't think that many people really watch it, so I think it's not that much of an issue. We've got Todd in, saying, "Hey, Mark, how you doing?" Mark said, "Hello." Team EST have the advantage. Why? Why do you have the hit faces get the advantage? It's supposed to be a match where the heels are dominant and the baby faces come back to win, unless you're having the baby faces lose, which I could see happen unless you've got a big spot coming. Me and Dandy talked about it yesterday on Wrestling Royalty. Could there be a kicking out of a certain member of Damage CTRL? And that is the story in the end of the match, which is why Team EST have the advantage to start with. Todd's been waiting all day for the event. Me too, dude. Me too. After doing last night with Sporsy, it really sort of reinvigorated how much I was excited to do this show, because there is only 5 matches, but you've got 2 big War Games matches. It should be absolute chaos tonight. It should be absolutely fun, absolutely great fun. Orton has done at least some training today. I hope he's not the guy who could have the injury out. Yeah, I think he will have done some training. He'll have probably ran the ropes a good few times. He's probably gone over a few moves in the ring with a couple of the guys just to get the feel of taking bumps again, which would be nice. Todd's thinking the Viper might be the reason why his team wins. Yes, I think that's got to be the case with someone of his caliber. Going to call it Viper will RKO JD for the win. I said the JD gunner in there is probably the one that will take the pin. Everyone else in the match for Judgment Day, even Drew, probably doesn't really want to be taking the pin. Drew needs to be kept looking strong, but with his recent heel turn, you could realistically get Dom Mysterio to take the pin if you wanted to. But the organic reactions, I don't think you need him to. We've got John L in. How are you doing, John L? We've also got Daniel Wiley in. How are you doing, dude? Did you enjoy last night? It was a good, fun stream for you. LOL, Todd, good. Sean Rossap just said it. Non-CM Punk is backstage, of course. He did behind a paywall, though. Yeah, that paywall will probably be a ridiculous amount of money, though. Daniel Wiley thinks Team J will win, but at the end, Randy RKO's Seth. Seth is actually the heavyweight title. That'd be a good feud for Seth going forward. They've got history. They've got one of the best RKOs ever, and probably the best RKO at WrestleMania, with the curb stomp countered into the RKO. It's just unbelievable. And if you watch, I can't remember which one it was, but there was a documentary on the WWE Network. I think it was WrestleMania 31, the 24-hour one. That was talking about it earlier on in the day, and they'd been practicing it, and they couldn't get the timing right. They couldn't get the flick up off the back of Randy's neck, and they decided to not bother. And then right before they went out and during the match, they was like, shall we go for it? And they ended up deciding, yep, we'll go for it. Went for it. Randy flipped Seth up, caught him, perfect RKO, and Orton was that excited, he never enough forgot to cover Seth for the win, which is why Randy's up and starts getting super excited. And then you look at him and go, oh, you need to pin him. Yeah, it was quite a nice little insider bit of info on the documentary. It was great fun. Fightful selects Stephanie McMahon's backstage, handing out and visiting. What will she be handing out? I don't know. New contract, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's nice if she is backstage, just to have someone of her caliber backstage, pick her brain, take advice for. Yeah, I did forget to pin Seth, scream under his breath pin, mate. I would be that excited to hitting an RKO that good. The Evan Bourne shooting star press into the RKO is probably my other favourite one. Them two always seem to sort of be top of the lists of best RKOs of all time, greatest counters of all time. They're so much fun, aren't they? We're about a minute away from the start of the show. So yeah, stick your predictions in the chat of each match, who you think. We'll be doing the polls as well. Todd's asking who opens the show. It's Women's War Games. Mark did put it in earlier on, I think. Yep, there you go. Women's War Games will start the show. So we're going to have the cage already down. It makes sense. Cage down to start the show, lift it up, and then bring it down to end the show. Rather than bringing it up and down halfway through the show, it just gets a bit messy for times, I think. Actually, no. The cage is already up. But Mark's just put what I was about to say. Reading my mind, dude. Let the War Games begin. I need a proper Hollywood voice to do that, don't I? Or the dude from Big Brother. The dude from Big Brother would be fun. Because I think he'd do it in a really fun accent. Or Bruce Buffer from the UFC. That'd be a cool way to introduce it. Let the War Games begin. No idea. I don't know how it sounds at your end. It doesn't sound so good from my end. Norma jumping, how you doing? We got Todd, here we go. Hey guys, Daniel Wiley. Daniel, that's an excellent idea to close the show. Orton, RKO, and Seth. Welcome back, Viper. Never trust a Viper. Can never trust a Viper these days. So we're starting off with a video package, obviously. And we've got an old school sort of like radio message commentary and talk about War Games. Really cool. Looks really good. Video production with WWE is always amazing. We've got 14 people in right at the start of the show. Thank you very much for joining. Don't forget, hit the like button, hit the share button, and tick that notification bell. That way you'll know when we're going live in the future. We've just got Anthony Naylor, our own Ant, liking us on Facebook. Love you, dude. Sending it all for you. Have we seen the video of Rhea licking something that's now going for $500? No. I ain't spending that money. I mean, if you could guarantee that it had her DNA on there, you could probably make a clone of Rhea if you wanted, which would be cool. But I don't see that happening. I'd rather spend the money on one of the Cody belts that is signed for the show, because there's been some camo ones, there's been some black ones, there's been some really cool ones, all signed by Cody, and they're $250 each. I'd rather have a couple of them. Stick them on the wall, and they'd look really cool. I'd love one right behind me here. If you want to donate, put it towards a fund, I might buy one. So if you want to super chat us down below, you can send us super chats, and we can put all towards finally getting a belt or some sort of merchandise to go behind me. We've still got the video package again, showcasing different spots, big moves, and the cage itself, the aftermath with tables in there from last year. Absolute crazy War Games match last year. But I think this one's going to be better. I do think the teams on this one, the story in this one has been fantastic. But yeah, last year's the men's was good, the Bloodline story. But I think this one is actually a bit better. It's been more organically built. So just getting the intro graphic of Survivor Series War Games. Crowd sound popping. Crowd sound loud. See if we can see some CM Punk stuff. I don't see him coming, but you never know. Brock Lesnar guy's there. He's always there, isn't he? I'd love his money to be able to afford the amount of shows that he goes to. Oh, look at that product placement. Right facing the camera. That's ridiculous. But, I mean, it's all about the dollar bills, isn't it? It's all about the dollar bills. Why am I having signal issues? I'm watching it on the WWE Network. So, are we getting the cage come down? Yeah. There we go. Is it the air raid? It's the air raid siren, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Look, see his lordship come out. Yes. That's the one thing we miss with the NXT. Sale Lord William Regal coming out and saying War Games. But I think the contracts that he had with AEW, he had to stay off TV for a while. Maybe he could come back next year for it, following his War Games. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Great pyro ring, load of fire. So we're going first 5 minutes after the first two competitors enter, and 3 minute periods after that. Next member of the team will be entered into the match, and until every single member of both teams has entered the ring, the match does not start. So you've technically got 15-20 minutes before the match officially starts, which is cool. You can't win by any means apart from pinfall or submission. If you escape the cage, you surrender your match and basically give up. Oh, we start there. Let's get the banner on. There we go. Hope everyone's doing well. Who do we think's going to win this one? Who do we think's going to start it? Yeah, Mark says William Regal's meant to be off TV for a year, which I'm not surprised. You don't want to let William Regal go, but if he's unhappy, Tony Khan's not the guy to keep a grip on people. So he's let him go, but there was this caveat of not having him on TV. There we go. We've got Shotzi coming out. Who do we think is going to start then? You've got Shotzi, Bianca, Charlotte, or Becky. I'd put Charlotte in there first. You want to start off with a strong member. So I would probably have Charlotte come out to start with. Shotzi looks unusual wearing bright pink. It's normally a green. So it's going to have the good guys with women's war games. I'm not surprised. That's a great shout. Let's get a poll going for you guys. Damage control. I'm probably just going to have to put the last names. I don't know what's up with my signal tonight. I keep getting the Wi-Fi signal. Flair, Belair, Shotzi, and Lynch. Again, wrong person, so Becky or Charlotte have been a good shout. We've got Andy in, Andy Spars. How are we doing, dude? Thank you very much for last night. If you haven't already, once we're done, you can go check out our predictions that we did last night on Wrestling Royalty. If you search Andy Spars on YouTube, you will come across the channel. Little logo, it's just in the bottom corner, so it's just there. So if you see that logo, go check it out. Click on the links, subscribe to him. Really cool dude. We had a good bit of chat last night. We had good fun. And he might invite me back on. I don't know yet. We'll see how we go. If I'm free and he's not very busy, I might see if he wants me back on for a show one night. Somehow Charlotte causes Becky to get pinned or vice versa. That's a cool way to look at it. I've got the idea that Damage Control might implode and kick Bailey out. That's what in my head. I've had it for quite a while. You've got the new Damage Control building. So kicking someone out would be quite a cool way to change the dynamic of it. I do want, and I said it last night, Becky, Charlotte, and then Bailey, and both of them sort of, they look around and they go, what was that? Who? As if something is missing. Just a little wink, nod to the sort of missing person from the room. Obviously, Sasha Banks, one of the four horsewomen, won't be there. But I don't think that would be quite a cool little nod to sort of the veterans with the new sort of people on the sort of brands lately. Roma, there's a tweet going around saying Orton might still be pulled, but as of yesterday, Orton is still in the match. Don't say that, dude. You hyped him up enough now. You can't take him out. Bailey versus Becky. Yeah. Great start. Welcome anytime. Well, again, thanks for having me, dude. It was such good fun. Cold entrance for Damage Control. Definitely. It was great fun. Great attires from them all as well. All look absolute $1 million. So, yep, Bailey starting the match. Yeah, I mean, I did say last night. What did I say, Andy? I've decided to have a beer. Usually, after my first beer, I get quite sleepy, but I've got you guys here keeping me awake. I've got I presume, good wrestling tonight. So hopefully I will be wide awake all night. Get your comments saying, oh, do you think it's going to win? What have we got on the votes? We've got 71% think Flair, Belair, Shotzi and Lynch are going to win. 29% are thinking Damage CTRL. We've got Zoey in. How are you doing, Zoey? We're starting off with the Women's Wargames match, and we have got Bayley and Becky starting the match. We haven't actually had the bell ring yet because the match doesn't officially start until all members have participated. So we are still waiting. Oh yeah. And yep, nice. With our moderators in, we've got Sassy, absolute legend of the Gimme a Hole Yeah streams. She keeps everyone in check. She makes sure everyone behaves. I'm sometimes a bit too busy. So yeah, as we say, thanks for joining us. Sassy's already welcoming everyone in. Hi Zoe. Hi Andy. So we're starting off, like I said, Becky and Bayley. Bayley starts off with the upper hand. We've got 4 minutes, 18 seconds for the next participant. Gets thrown into the ring. Bayley came off the ropes. Becky chased her. Shoulder tackle, taking her down. Bayley into the corner. Becky with a bit of a splash. Lifted over to the outside. Right hands from Becky. Oh, Becky climbed up to the top already, but Bayley catching her up there. Is Bayley looking for a suplex off the top already? Nope. Oh, the cameraman's perched right on top of the cage. That's a cool angle. That is a really cool. Is it a remote camera or is it an actual camera person? The guy who was there for Punk's AEW debut was also in attendance tonight. Read into that what you will. Well, I think it's just more money than sense, really, don't you? We're going the Boo Yeah spots. Becky with some proper pops on the punches. Kick to the midsection from Becky. Off the ropes. Bayley went for a big clothesline, but Becky responds with a clothesline of her own. Just got a quick shot of not Bayley's team, Bianca Belair's team in the cage. Exploder from Becky. How long we got left? A couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, probably about that. Oh, Becky into the cage face first already. You reckon we'll see blood in this match? They might try and replicate Hangman and Swerve from last week's Full Gear, but I don't see us having that sort of blood, do you? Sassy Saber live stream Monday Night Raw, AEW Dynamite, Friday Night SmackDown each week when able. And we also do the pay-per-views like we're doing tonight, the premium live events. We did last week as well. Bayley having a bit of an argument with the crowd. Yeah, we've got 2 minutes left until the next participant. Both of them looking for a suplex on the center steel. Oh, Bayley with a suplex on the diamond-plated steel. And it covers the gap between the 2 rings. We do have memberships for each budget, special emojis, custom emojis. You've got a couple of little Gimme a Hole Yeah logos that you can have. You can press the join button on the YouTube community page. If you don't want to go that route, you can always do the Patreon and Super Chats. There's no commitment on them. You can jump in, jump out whenever you like. Bayley with a headlock, elbows to the back of Becky's neck. We do greatly appreciate. We are only a small channel and we are still growing. So any little bit that you can donate, whether it's £1 or $100 if you really, really wish, we do appreciate all of that. Dakota's there. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Nice to see Dakota's get involved. I can't wait. I mean, it's such a shame that it's not a 5-on-5, because Dakota would have been a great person to have in there, but she's still coming back from injury. Yeah, continues to support WrestleSphere, Soundsphere, Wrestling Royalty. Wrestling Royalty is in the chat, which is Andy. So go check them out. Misfit Wrestling Podcast as well. Absolutely brilliant work that they're doing. And if you don't get a chance, Tom Talks Rubbish does some brilliant interviews with pretty much anyone who's anyone of wrestling journalism. People like Sean Ross Sapp, Chris Van Vliet. He's had myself on. He's had the guys from Gimme a Hole, yeah. He's had Andy Spores on. We want tables chance yet. Here we go. We're going Shotzi come out now. And yeah, we did last week hit 2,000 subscribers. So we do appreciate every single one of you guys that has supported us from the early days all the way up until right now. Yeah, we've just got a bin and chairs come in. Shotzi with a crossbody off the top. I don't know why my signal's gone again. Yeah, we've got bins and chairs. We want tables. Dakota's not yet. Sean Ross slaps. He does slap. He's amazing. He's so cool. Please be respectful of the other people who are in the chat. Yes, we do want people to enjoy coming into here and having that bit of respect for other people in the community. I don't know if there's something up, but my video keeps stopping. I'm just going to disconnect from the Wi-Fi. Try it again. Lil Mucky, we're not allowed to show. We get taken down if we start showing the matches. So I do apologise, but you can go on the WWE Network and watch it. You can go onto certain pages on the internet to find it. Tom Talks Rubbish will be interviewing JD from New York next. Please support him on all social media. Yeah, Tom's absolutely brilliant dude. Such a nice guy. Oh, Becky's with the kendo stick onto Bayley. Shotzi's got a steel chair. Bayley's caught in the middle of the two rings. Bayley's trying to climb away out of there, but getting hit with the kendo stick. Both Becky and Shotzi are climbing up. Bayley's on top of the cage. Damage CTRL coming out looking like badass, as it's a photo that should be in the museum. It was a beautiful photo. How are you doing, Misfit? Are you having a good week so far? We've got Roberto Perez. Hola, how you doing, dude? Thank you very much. We're not allowed to play the video, Canless, I'm afraid. If we start playing the video, we do get taken down. We get strikes from YouTube. But if you go onto the WWE Network, if you go to Watch Wrestling on Google, you'll probably be able to find somewhere that will show it. Blue pepper, please. There we go, dude. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got Bayley and Becky and Shotzi on the top rope, begging Bayley to get up. We've got 10 seconds almost before we get someone else come in. Bayley taken down. Who do we think we're going to get? 3, 2. Io Sky by the looks of it. Here comes Io Sky, WWE Women's Champion. Io Sky, number 2. Everyone is excited for the actual pay-per-view, but you're more excited to the post-show media scrum. Nice, dude. Here comes the champ, 100%. Bringing in some steel chain with her. Wrapping it around her wrist. Punching Shotzi, punching Becky. Using that chain for a snapmare. That sounds rough. That looks like it should be rough. Wrapping it up with Becky. Throwing Becky through the ropes. Becky countering. Big right hand from Becky. Chain gang's coming. I'm not even allowed to play the audio, dude. It gets taken down if we start playing audio as well. ZJI, you know how you doing? Got your ruffles? Not actually, no. Oh, beautiful from Io Sky. Springboarding onto the top rope, stepping over to the second ring, and a double drop kick. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not allowed to play the video, I'm afraid, dude. I get taken down if I start playing it. AO Sky's the most experienced, but is only 1 in 4 in Wargames. Yep, which is a shame. She deserves so much more. But hopefully we're going to get a big spot from AO Sky. Maybe I'd quite like to see Shotzi do a big spot. AO is walking the top rope. Bailey's handing her one of the trash cans. Becky takes Bailey out. We're getting Becky teamed up on from Bailey and AO Sky. Becky put on the top rope, trying to kick her way out of trouble. Chicago's the kind of crowd that would chant for AO. Every town should be chanting for AO Sky. She's amazing. She puts her body on the line for these sort of matches, really wants to put on a show. So we've still got Becky on the top. We've got Bailey and AO Sky at the top as well. Looking for a double suplex. Yes, double suplex from the top. Oh, Becky looks like she's busted open. She looks like she might have had some blood trickling down her nose. ZGI is rooting for Damage CTRL. Look, chat, stop asking Dan to show the pay-per-view. It's not going to happen, yeah. I'm afraid it's not going to happen. I can't do anything about it. I don't want the channel to get taken down. Cheers for that, though, Mark. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, it could cost us the channel as well. Yeah, thank you very much again, Sassy. Oh, I didn't realise Shotzi's got some spirals on her face, like the Billy the Puppet from the Saw films. She's got the little spirals on her cheeks. That's quite cool. So Shotzi's now being double teamed on by Damage CTRL. We've got 10 seconds till the next person comes out. Cage just slightly being lifted. Is that probably to allow the tables to be slid in, do you think? Could be. Oh, we're getting Bianca Belair, the EST. She's coming down to the ring. Coming straight in, not wasting time. Oh, using her hair as a whip again, right to the back of AO Sky, right to the back of Bailey. 3 minutes till the next person's coming in. Oh, you can hear them whips. Completely whipping AO Sky. Just been behind AO for some reason. Yeah. AO's deserved a big title run for a long while. Oh, they can't get through to wipe the blood off Becky. Oh, okay. Yep, she is fantastic, Misfit, isn't she? Bianca going for a powerbomb. Oh, no. Reverse power. Well, I don't know. Reverse powerbomb type thing into the trash can that's been wedged in between the top and second rope. Bailey with a steel chair, swinging for the fences, but Bianca's using her hair to whip the chair. Spine buster, beautiful from Bianca. Shoulder tackle to Io in the corner. Fully checking on Becky, yeah. I mean, I'd rather be a little bit more careful. Take her out of a couple of spots, maybe. If she is, could be a broken nose, could be something sort of in a little bit of a precarious position. Damage CTRL, grabbing Bianca's hair, pulling her off the top rope. But Bianca using that strength, double suplex to Io and Bailey. Shotzi's on the top rope. Becky's on the top rope, looking like she's okay. Leg drop from Becky. Shotzi with a splash. Brilliant double teamwork. Shayna was reacting to our War Games match last night, showed the chat that she still has on the scar from Bianca's hair whip on her side. I'm not surprised. Them whips sounded absolutely brutal. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kairi Sane. Genius of the skies. Stephanie McMahon's backstage. Fightful said she'd be just visiting. Yep, nice. I think it was Mark that said that she was backstage earlier on, which is, it's nice to hear. Oh, what are we going? Crowd chanting tables. Are we going tables? Right under the... Oh, we've got a trash can lid. The crowd are booing a trash can lid. Not a Kyrie skip into the ring. She's so adorable. She's adorable, isn't she? Oh, Kyrie's saying, using that trash can lid, drop kicking it straight into Becky's face, switching rings, going straight for Bianca. Beautiful. Her scissors takedown, drop kick from Kyrie. Sorry, Kyrie off the ropes. Forearm to Bianca, resting against the cage. Beautiful. Sounds very rough as well. 73 votes. Good to see people think I'll win 100%. Get smashing the like button. Say hello in chat if you're in. If you're in the chat, you might as well hit that subscribe button. It's only just down there as well. Yeah, we've still got 68% of people thinking it'll be Flair, Belair, Shotzi and Lynch. Sassy saying, hi, Anne. We love you, Anne. We miss you, Anne. How was work? Or how is work? I presume you'll have finished by now. Beautiful. Io helping Kyrie get elevated for a big elbow drop. If CM Punk doesn't come back, it's probably Butcher's Pete Dunne. Yeah. Such a beautiful assist from Io Sky there for damage control. Misfits convinced Kyrie's the most unserious wrestler in the women's division. I mean, she's having fun. That's the point. She's enjoying the show as much as she can. Bianca picking up Kyrie. Brilliant strength from Kyrie. Not from Kyrie, not throwing Kyrie into Bayley, into Io Sky. Brilliant strength from Bianca there. Becky's up to her feet. We're going EST chants now. Did Kyrie forget pins don't count yet? Maybe. Maybe. Or she might have just been posing. Just posing on top. I don't know. Maybe. That eventual elbow from the cage. I think it's going to be a piece of beauty. Punk will be there. WWE wants and needs the money, and Punk needs his ego stroked. Yeah, Kyrie doesn't care. I don't think we're seeing Punk sassy, I'm afraid. 5 seconds until we're getting the next member. And we are getting Charlotte Flair. 14-time world champion. Save the best till last, if you like. Sad to see Punk coming back this pay-per-view. It would take some of the pop out of Orton's return, 100%. That's why they announced him beforehand, to stop him being booed, because if they didn't announce anyone beforehand, people would expect it to be Punk. If you expect it to be Punk and don't deliver, you're going to get boos. Same as what happened with Daniel Bryan in the 2014 Royal Rumble, when Rey Mysterio came out as number 13, got booed. Charlotte just coming in, absolute dominance. Follow slam into the ropes. Probably went for the cage. Just didn't get the elevation over the top rope, I think. Io Sky with a boot to Charlotte. Io went for an head scissors takedown. Charlotte's power stops that happening. Powerbomb. Ooh. Powerbombed into the cage and then a back grated all the way down. That doesn't look fun at all. That's going to be sore. Bayley and Kyrie with the upper hand. trying to take out Charlotte. We're getting we want tables chance. Are we going to get Oscar bring the tables in, do we think? Charlotte fighting back. Kick to Bailey. An update from the post you put earlier on. Orton was one of the people training for the match. However, it's not reported who didn't train. Okay. It might have been something completely different to why. Oh, we're going to face off. Becky and Charlotte facing off. You're on the same team. Sky was saying pushing them into each other. Charlotte with the is it Sky? Yeah, Sky on her shoulders. Becky trying to fight Bailey and Kairi Sane. Where's Charlotte going with the Charlotte has still got Io on her shoulders and she's climbed up to the top 10 buckle. Io's got that chain. Io kicking Charlotte off the top 10 buckle. Oh no, here we go. What's Io going to be doing off the top? She's got that chain wrapped around her hands. Dropping that chain down to Dakota Kai. What's she going to be attaching? Attached in a trash can. Sky using that chain to get a trash can. So we're getting a trash can spot off the top. I think Chicago's fell out all of with Punk to some extent, 100%. AEW's had a show while Punk was suspended. There was no Punk chance. Ryback says if he'll retire if CM Punk returns. Ring of Honor news from tonight. If you want to post it, dude, but just put spoiler on it. What's Io Sky going to do here? She's got the trash can, stood on top of the cage. Is she going to... She's going to put the trash can on her head again. Io Sky, trash can on. Crossbody. Oh. Io Sky being absolutely ridiculous. Bird's eye view cam. It just looks like absolute carnage. We're getting the holiest chance. 2020 Io Sky all over again. Yeah, and we've got Oscar to come out now. Everyone's down. In comes Oscar. Oh, Oscar's going under the ring. What are we getting? Kendo sticks. They're getting booed again. She's going back under. More kendo sticks getting booed. Just pulls out the tip of the table. Crowd have gone insane. Crowd absolutely wasn't settling for anything but a table. Are we going another one? We're going a fire extinguisher. Spoiler. If you don't want to know, give me a quick mute. Ring of Honor, pure champion is Wheeler Yuta. There we go. There's the bell. We've got a ref in each ring. So we've got War Games officially started now. R2D2 with a dive from the top of the cage. It looked a bit like R2D2. Tables. Yes, finally some tables. It's not a spoiler being posted. Okay. Io's the women's champion for a reason. Definitely. Even booed when they tried to do chants. Yeah. Fire extinguisher. Yep, 100%. We're getting this is awesome chance now. Damage control looking very strong. Everyone's had kendo sticks. Becky's trying to fight back. Bayley with a kendo stick to the back of Becky. We're going, this is awesome chance. I think it's because they've had the tables put in the ring now. So Becky and Bianca have been chained together. Four-way drop kick from Damage CTRL to Becky and Bayley. Not Becky and Bayley. Becky and Bianca. No joke, you had the bell ring and thought the match was over. Are you a wrestling fan? Do you know how War Games works, dude? I'm only joking, dude. Yeah, I had the bell ring and I had to sort of quickly glance for a second. Want to see some foam from the extinguisher because when you see the foam, you're in your zone. That kind of rhymed. That was quite cool, dude. Kairi Sane using the trash can to use as a bit of a jump. Oscar with a blow miss to Shotzi. Samantha's version of War Games was awesome. It was brilliant. Becky Lynch has just been trash canned. Drop kick off the top. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Becky. War Games continues. Was like, did Bayley escape or something? It's hard to watch War Games for you with the art of games and blood and guts too, Tim. Yeah, I know what you mean, Sassy. I mean, the Texas Death Match last weekend was absolutely ridiculous. But it's different sort of target audience, I think, innit? Now Becky is trash. You'll say that to her face, dude. You will get slaughtered. So we've got Kairi setting up the table with Oscar. Crowd gave a big cheer for that. I feel like I'm not going to have a voice by the end of this. Bayley's setting up that table. Damage CTRL seem to be working quite well. AO Sky keeping the faces sort of attacked and worn down. Charlotte in the corner with Io and Bayley. Charlotte being put on the top turnbuckle. Bianca's trying to fight back in at the other side of the ring. War Games need 8 people teams. I think that'd be too many, dude. 16 people in the match. Way too many. It'd take forever. 4 or 5, I think, is about right. It's also Kairi's first War Games. That's nice. That's cool. I didn't really know that one. Is Charlotte going to go up to the top? It looks like she wants to. Yeah, looks like she is. She going to do that moonsault, the Orihara moonsault from the top. 15 feet above the ring. Moonsault, beautiful. Think she nailed Io Sky quite badly on the head with one of her boots. Only gets a toe count on Bayley from that. Let's have a look. Did she? Yeah, I think she hits Io Sky quite hard on the top of the head. But still an absolute crazy spot. Bayley trying to fight back. Becky's fighting back. Charlotte's fighting. Becky and Charlotte working together. Vertical suplex to Io Sky. Somewhere in the back Cody's going nuts because Charlotte stole his War Games spot. Just a tad, I think. Kairi's power bombed by Charlotte. Again, Becky and Charlotte are having a bit of a face-off. No, they're not. They're having a big hug. Give the fans what they want. Io Sky trying to roll him up, kind of a sneaky win. Charlotte's going for the figure four. Becky is looking for the disarmer. Both have got it locked in. No rope breaks. There's no rope breaks. Carrie's looking up to the top. Chicago's more alive for the women's war games than Boston was last year, yeah. With 4 or 5, one of the rings is underused at times, eliminating the concept of 2 rings. Carrie Sane went for the elbow. Becky's got the disarmer. Bayley with a knee, breaking up that submission attempt. Hug. Bayley has PTSD now. Nice. There's Bianca with Oscar on the shoulders. Shotzi, missile dropkick off the top. Shotzi going for the pin on Oscar at 1, 2. Bayley gets the break up, flying over the ref. So, Jay, I feel what you're saying, but with the right moves in action, it's enough. Yeah, if you've got 16 people in there, there's going to be too much to keep your eyes on what's going on. 4 or 5, you can have a spot in one side of the ring, a spot in the other side. Yeah, I think 4 or 5 is just enough. I think 6 would be pushing it. Bayley with a rose plant was going to go for the cover, but Shotzi's joining her. Shotzi, beautiful. Charlotte Oscar went for the blue mist again. Bianca with a fire extinguisher. Io Sky with a steel chair to the back of Bianca. Chicken wing suplex, beautiful. Oh, carries him with that trash can lid to Shotzi. That echoed around the arena. Charlotte is looking. Spear on Bayley. Will Shotzi lands to duck. Shotzi sends on to Bayley. Bianca's picking Bayley up. We're going to look for the KOD. KOD to Bayley. Becky's on the second rope. Table's been set up. Reverse backhand with a trash lid. Now Shotzi's trash. That sounded absolutely ridiculous. That was such an echoing trash can shot. Bayley on the second rope. Manhandle slam through the table. 1, 2, 3. Faces get the win. So the poll dropped down. It ended up 66% of you guys only thought it would be Becky on the faces winning. But what a start to the show. What an absolute start. They didn't need the win. I didn't think they did. I presumed Damage CTRL would probably get the win. But, I mean, could you have Bayley being kicked out of Damage CTRL now? Carrie's now 6 feet deep. I think Carrie looked quite strong in the match. She looked good. Io Sky looked amazing. Carrie's first pay-per-view back and she loses. She didn't eat the pin, but I think you can get away with a lot more if you didn't eat the pin. Io Sky off the top. We're getting a replay while wearing that trash can. Absolutely ridiculous. Nice start to the show, says Todd. I agree. Absolute great fun. Not your cup of tea. Not enough blood and guts, was the sassy. Not enough thumbtacks. Barbed wire. Broken glass and light tubes. Carrie wasn't Jay Whited. No. But yeah, I think for a WWE show, that was a good War Games female match. It was chaotic. It was crazy. It was all over the place. But it's obviously nothing compared to an AEW where they do have a lot more freedom by that. Mark was wanting a heel turn from Charlotte. I don't know why, but I think they're going to turn Bayley face before they turn Charlotte heel. Don't know why. So we've got all 4 women on top of the cage celebrating the win. So I can't see any CM Punk references at the minute. RKO, Team Cody. Or GCW, yeah. GCW would do it perfect for you, wouldn't they? ECW is better than GCW. Originally, ECW is as good as GCW now, I think. Different context, different people. Glad Shotzi got a win. Yes. How you doing, dude? Thank you very much for joining. We've got Pretty Deadly backstage. We've got Alpha Academy backstage. We've got Chelsea Green and Piper Niven backstage. We've got Otis and Pretty Deadly fighting about crisps and chips. Yeah, I'm just sort of talking more in the crowd, dude. It's Doudrop. It's not Doudrop anymore. Our Truth's back. I miss Our Truth. Do we think this means Judgment Day is going to win? Maybe. Piper looks cute with a hat. Truth. I do miss Truth. Our Truth is amazingly funny. Our Truth wants everyone to get along. And watch Tozawa do the ruffle shuffle. I want Our Truth and Akira Tozawa to have their own YouTube show. That's what I care about. Give them their own WWE YouTube show where they just have fun. I would watch that all day long. Yes, Truth. They're going to bring Orton back to lose. Nah, they're not. Orton's going to win the match. I don't know if he's going to get the pin, but Orton's team, Cody, Jay, they're going to get the win, I think. Bayley's trying to prove herself to you in the match, and it's showing. Yeah, I reckon Bayley's on her way out of Damage CTRL at some point. Yes, the ruffle shuffle. So, great start to the show. What would you give that match out of 10 as a rate? Well, let's do a Meltzer 5-star rating. What do you think? How many stars do we think that match deserves? I'd probably go 4-star match for that one. Katsuyori Shibata has had to return to Japan for an extended period, which is why he lost the pure title. It could be visa issues, which I presume it will be. Pretty Deadly and Otis, they're good fun as well. Mark's only gone 3.25 stars. I thought it was a bit better than that, Mark. Todd's got to give it 3.5. I'd go probably a bit more than that for me. We've got Sami Zayn, we've got Jey Uso backstage. Our truth is a national treasure. Not just a national treasure, it's a global treasure. Shotzi botches, that's why. A little bit. I don't think it took away from the match, though. That's the thing. I'd go 3 3/3 for me. So Jay also saying, why would Randy be there? We're going CM Punk chance. What if they did the switcheroo? They've announced Randy Orton, but what if they took Randy Orton out and put CM Punk in the match? Saying on screen Orton's not there yet. Yeah, what if they swapped? What if they switched out? It was better than last year's. Yeah, I don't think it was better than last year's War Games match on the women's side. So we're going the official theme, War Pigs, Black Sabbath. Brilliant band, brilliant song. So we're getting, looks like the IC title, Intercontinental Championship, the ring general Gunther versus the Miz up next. So I'm going to get the poll getting ready for you guys on there. There we go. Get your votes in now. Miz v Gunther, yeah. Fightful did confirm Orton is at Survivor Series. Could be at Survivor Series. Doesn't mean he will be in the match. Can you imagine if Punk was in that last match after all? Cheats out and had lose their mans. I think everyone would, dude. Sassy's looking forward to the Miz being destroyed. I don't want it to be a squash, though. I want him to have a good 5-10 minute match. It's a pay-per-view. You want a bit longer of a match rather than a squash. Well, you got Carla in. How you doing, Carla? Hope you're having a good evening, wherever you are. You had to watch that back. Carrie did the spinning back fist with the trash can lid. Yes, you did. This will be a better match than expected. Yeah, I think so. Sassy saying, hi, Carlo. Good to see you. Welcome. If you haven't already, do hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and tick that notification bell so you know when we are going live again, which will probably be Monday night to cover the aftermath of this show right here. It is Dan or Hullywood Dan tonight for Gimme a Hull, yeah. We've got Survivor Series War Games. We've got the Miz and the Intercontinental Champion Gunther coming up in a match next. Marcus heard Maurice is not there. Is not confirmed though. Is there not confirmed though? Okay. You have one of the best wrestlers in the world and the Miz in the match. Yeah, you do. Gunther's been one of the best in the ring for a long while. I would like to have known what they was going to plan with Ricochet being concussed in that match on Raw a couple of weeks ago, because was they going to do Ivar versus The Miz? PW Insider confirmed she's there. Might come out with him. Fightful's also confirmed it. Okay. Thanks with the crying emoji. No, I can't see The Miz winning, but they let him get in some cool offense. Maybe let him actually pin Gunther with a distracted ref. Imperium interferes to cause miss the match. I just want a clean match. I don't want shenanigans. Gunther doesn't need them. Gunther can look super strong, and I don't think the Miz would need that to keep himself looking good. Miz is someone that can be interchanged into a lot of different feuds. So I just think that if you're going to have Gunther use shenanigans, you want it when he's going up against a true threat to his title. It was supposed to be a double pin with Miz and Ivar set up the match, and with them and doing the number one contenders match there. Okay. Because I think it would have been great Ivar versus Gunther. Ivar versus Gunther makes more sense in terms of you want to build someone. But the Miz can look like a legitimate threat half the time. Don't think he will in this one, but you never know. I mean, I say you never know. You know the Miz isn't winning, don't you? I just don't want to watch a squash match, says Norma. Me neither, dude. Camera guy falls. Miz saves him, yep. Camera guy looks like he stumbled a little bit. Sassy wants a squash match. Sassy wants the Miz off the screen already. We haven't even got Gunther's entrance. Looks like Gunther's coming out on his own. I haven't done it in a while, but I've got an energy drink as well to keep me going. You'll probably get your wish, Sassy. Sassy hopes. I don't want a quick 2-minute squash match. I want a competitive match, but I want Gunther to still look very strong. Todd just doesn't see how the Miz wins this. It's because he doesn't, Todd. It's because he doesn't. Don't worry, dude. 70% of people think it'll be Gunther. I think it should be higher than that. And a third if you think the Miz. We've got Anthony Turner. How are you doing, Anthony? Thanks for joining, dude. Sassy will give the match a 5 if it's a squash. 5 minutes. Surely they won't have a squash on a pay-per-view. I don't know. We've seen it before. You'll look at SummerSlam 2016 when Brock came back, I think it was. That was a squash match with Cena. Lesnar absolutely destroyed him. It went on about a while, but it was still a squash match. So Gunther's not been pinned in almost 2 years. Todd said this will last 13 minutes tops. I don't know. I think that's about right, Todd. Between 10 to 15 minutes. Miz's reigns combined is 532 days, 1 day shy than Gunther's total reign on its own. Miz starting off, kick to the leg of Gunther. Miz trying to sort of use a bit of the speed he's got. Miz being backed up into a corner from Gunther. Oh, Gunther went for that big shot, but Miz retorted with his own. Did we see the Cora Jade photo? I don't think so. What Cora Jade photo? If you tweet it to give me a whole yeah, I'll have a look in a second. Gunther's one reason I'm still watching Raw. What about this reason? What about this reason right here, Sassy? Oh, Miz dropped down. Cora Jade with Punk? No. I didn't see that one. Miz is trying to attack him Gunther quite quickly. Cora posted the picture of Punk on their Instagram story and then deleted it. Okay. Oh. Left hand from the Miz there. Gunther just looks annoyed now. Miz hightailing it. Main reason always spot on. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you. Sending you some love. The one floating on Twitter is from a fake Cora account. Okay. Tweeted it to the Gimme Hullywood Twitter. Okay, not a problem. Cheers, dude. Gunther's leg wrapped around that ring post. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Miz is looking for that figure 4 on the ring post. Chop the tree down. Take the legs out from Gunther. Great idea from the Miz there. If you chop that big redwood down, it's going to be so much easier. Miz springboarding up to the top. Went for a double axe handle. Gunther got a boot up. Takes the Miz straight out of the air. Oh, Gunther's chest has got some big handprints on it. Misfit finds it funny the crowd booed Carrie for getting the lid and then decided to do something badass with it, and people popped for it. Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with that, dude. It's very fickle WWE fans in the arena, I think. Gunther chopping the life out of the Miz. Big boot as well in the corner. Gunther with a huge smile on his face. If you was the Miz, Todd, you'd set the record for low blows. I mean, that'd just probably annoy Gunther, wouldn't it? He'd probably come back and just destroy you. When Kyrie in a War Games match in front of 17,000 with Black Sabbath as a team is like a fever dream for Misfit. I mean, yeah. There's nothing else that you want more, is there? Beautiful scope slam from Gunther there. Source is close to Peacock to indicate the first match at War Games already broke the peak viewership of last year's event. It'd be the most watched Survivor Series of all time. I mean, people are wanting Punk, aren't they? That's why they're tuning in. Yeah, Gunther would probably walk them low blows off. Gunther's probably the type of guy that would probably run home from his own vasectomy. Miz with some right hands to Gunther. Gunther ducks under. Big German suplex from Gunther. Miz down. Gunther stalking. I've just noticed the lights above the entranceway. You've got red and blue. Sort of different red and blue sort of scaffolding with lights, and that looks cool. Brings out the trash can. People already know what she was doing. Yeah, she was teasing the crowd, obviously, which is you've got to tease a crowd, don't you? Survivor Series colours. I know. I was going to say. There we go. Yeah, I've got them here. I've got red and blue as well, dude. No, I just thought because they haven't got a big set or anything like that. I know they've got the lights in the crowd and on logos and all around the ring, but I didn't realise that they had some big light sets above the ring and above the entranceway. Gunther taking Miz up for a power bomb. Miz fighting back, heads his takedown. Misfits happy that Kyrie got to do the spot in front of real fans instead of like 2020. Yeah, it makes it so much easier to take bumps. Miz fighting the Miz, Gunther with a big knee to the midsection of the Miz. Miz again straight to that knee and straight to that leg of Gunther. How is Miz the face in the match? Daniel Wiley's back. Oh, and what team? Heel or face? It was a face team. It was the Becky, Charlotte, Shotzi, and Bianca that won that one. Did I see the sign from last night saying I just missed my pants? I didn't see it. I had a quick flick through SmackDown. I didn't sit and watch all of it, dude. There was a lot of sport on I wanted to watch today. Miz with a big it kick, and again, and a third. Miz has got a lot more offense in than I thought he might have. San said, doing me dirty dome, and a spank me Mami. I mean, that's what they're playing into, innit? Does that mean the heels are going to win the main event War Games match? I don't think so. I think you're going to have Randy Orton come back and get a pop RKO for the win. Tilt or well DDT from the Miz. 1, 2. Kick out from Gunther. Miz's wrestling has got a lot better since Vince went. He's probably trying to keep up with people. You've got people on the show like Chad Gable and having brilliant matches. Ivar, another one. And you're doing safe wrestling. You've got to make yourself worthy of being on screen. And I think that's what the Miz has had to do a little bit. Big power bomb from Gunther. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 3/4 from the Miz. Gunther looks a little bit frustrated at kicking out of that power bomb. Yeah, the re-released a remixed version of Cult of Personality, which is sneaky. Was watching NFL football last night. Yeah, don't blame you, Sassy, at all. Don't blame you at all. Oof. Gunther, huge echoing slaps to the Miz and a big stomp to the back. Miz has now got a sleeper on him from Gunther. How are you doing, Josh? I hope I've said that right. If you want to go to Google and you want to watch wrestling, you might be able to find somewhere that will show you. Hope you're doing okay. Stop the match. Miz shouldn't be. Miz with huge low bros. Skull crushing finale. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 after a low blow. Miz really is not getting this win. It's a remaster of the recording they did for Guitar Hero. Okay. You can end this match now. Done with dinner. Yeah. Sorry, Josh. Yeah. 2 low blows. Kick out. Yeah. I mean, do you want a couple more low blows, Todd? We're going one more time chance for the low blows, I think. Miz went for the skull crushing finale again. Gunther reversed into a sleeper. Gunther into that exposed turnbuckle. 1, 2. Gunther kicked out at 2 after Miz did a rollover. Miz with some kicks and the left hands. Gunther with a huge right hand. Miz with a boot to the face. Huge clothesline from Gunther. Gunther, is he going up to the top? Don't see this very often. Kneecap, then low blocker. Huge splash from Gunther. Todd wants a few more low blows. Miz is doing okay for the guy that was knocked out by Snoop Dogg. Yes. Gunther, Boston Crab time. Will the Miz quit? Will the Miz submit? Is Miz going to get to the bottom rope? Gunther steps away. Lion tamer. Knee into the back of the ribs. Miz taps pretty much immediately. Brilliant, brilliant fun there. 2/3 you got it right with Gunther winning. Women's War Games match was the most viewed opening match outside of WrestleMania. Even though she lost the match, you're still winning viewership on a pay-per-view. Yeah. Cheers for that, dude. Great inside there. Gunther again retaining. Who would you like to see as Gunther's next opponent? If you think this is the end of the Miz feud, who would you want to see as the next challenger? Probably Royal Rumble. I don't know who I don't know who I picked to start with. Misfits gone either. That could be a good shout. Ciampa. I think with him being back with DIY, I think it's more likely they're going to go for the tag. I'd like to see it. So JI wants Brock, Ryback, or Big E. Ryback won't happen, I'm afraid. Big E is going to be very unlikely. Brock Lesnar's the one that I want to see. But I don't know whether it should be Brock and Gunther at WrestleMania for a non-title match. I'd probably have Gunther drop it a bit earlier than that. Because I want Gunther and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. But do you have Gunther beating Brock? I don't know. Belt v belt, Rollins v Gunther? No. Because it'll be like unification, won't it? Todd come up with Bronson Reed. I think that'd be quite good. Miz versus Gunther was better than MJF versus Jay White. That's a bold call, dude. I think you're not far wrong. Misfits tired of title for titles. I don't mind champion versus champion, but not title for title. We're getting a Jay and Liv Morgan promo for Capital One. Disagree with that, but you do you. I know, Sassy. That's what we want. We don't. If we all had the same opinions, we'd be boring, wouldn't we? So we're getting a promo. What are we getting a promo for? The Ultimate Fan Experience. Okay. January 2024 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the WWE Experience. Misfit doesn't like Champ v Champ either. Todd would love to have Liv at your house, Todd. Yeah, I mean, I'd sit and play a few video games. She's quite likes the video games. We've got Judgment Day backstage. So someone's told Dom that Randy's not going to be there. Gunther would be a great title champ. Yeah. Losing is part of the game. Malachi Black casually name drops Punk for no reason. So Damian Priest is going to go find Drew. So looks like we're going Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. We've got Rotten. How are you doing, Rot? Thanks for joining. Judgment Day sucks. I don't know. I quite like him. Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. Claudio Cesaro. Todd cheating on Julie, yeah. Yes, Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee's brilliant. It's nice to see him get a bit of showcase and a premium live event showcase for him. If Punk doesn't return, the only person to blame is Santos Escobar. Well, yeah, I can blame Santos Escobar. Don't worry. Rock welcome, says Sassy. So I don't know, but I reckon we're going to get Cruz del Toro side with Santos Escobar. I think Santos Escobar is going to be building a faction himself. I think it starts with Cruz del Toro. I reckon he's going to take either cause Dragon Lee distraction. Malachi always gets a pass. I mean, that's your choice, Sassy. Black also called Starro the wrong name, so maybe AEW trolling. It wouldn't surprise me at all. WWE name drops Jericho. Where's Nakamura? I don't know. I reckon he'll be out a bit later on. I mean, CM Punk. It's leading up to Faction v Faction. I agree. That's J.I. Orlando. Nah, right. Is he not? Is he not in Chicago? Is he not going to do his open challenge? So, Carlito, by the looks of it, was taken out last night on SmackDown. So, Carlito was substituted out of the match. In was Dragon Lee. Nakamura was not flown in for Chicago, nor was he ever booked for the show. Okay. No idea then. Well, that's WWE. I mean, hopefully everyone in the chat. So Dragon Lee went to Nick Aldis last night and wanted Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. This will be a great, entertaining match, I think. Both men are absolutely on fire in the ring. Damien Priest is going to tell Drew about that thing. Money in the Bank cash in. I think it's got to be. Let's get you guys a poll going in the chat. Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. There you go. Get your votes in. So I've got Santos Escobar coming out to the ring first. Carlito versus Santos would have probably gotten the CM Punk chance. Yeah, probably. That wouldn't surprise me. Best match of Survivor Series Wargames match was brilliant, wasn't it, dude? It was such a good, fun match. Todd saying this match will be a banger. Yeah. I think this is what we want. We want 5 or 6 matches to go for about 3 and a bit hours. We don't want 8 matches, 9 matches, 10 matches, each one going 10 minutes, like we used to get on pay-per-views. Give the performers a bit more time, but put less of them on the card. You're going to get better matches overall. There we go. Here comes Dragon Lee. That's a nice blue cape he's got. I like that. Who have we got winning this one then? And do we think we're going to get some LWO interaction? I have got in my head, you have Zelina Vega come out with Cruz del Toro trying to talk sense into Santos Escobar, and you have Cruz del Toro side with Santos Escobar to end up getting the win. I don't want Dragon Lee to lose because I don't think he deserves this loss, but you've had 3 different people technically in this match going up against Santos Escobar, so whoever you're putting in there doesn't feel like they're going to win. Angel Garza, maybe? That's a good shout. Dragon Lee comes straight out of the gate trying to take a big boot to Santos Escobar, but Santos Escobar, big, strong boots. You can build up to other matches down the road, better storylines, 100%. Out of all the matches, which one will be your favourite? I think it'll probably be the men's War Games match, dude. Seeing Randy back after 18 months plus is just going to be so exciting because he's such a good performer. He's such a good character. So I'm excited to see Randy back. Let's go, Dragon Lee. Let's go. Or was the girl that was with Santos Escobar in NXT? Not sure. Can you have a look for me, Misfit? I can't remember. Santos Escobar tying Dragon Lee in the top rope, hanging him upside down. Vicious drop kick in the corner to a upturned opponent. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Elektra Lopez, that's the one. I had J-Lo in my head, but I knew it wasn't J-Lo. But Lopez, obviously. Santos chasing Dragon Lee into the corner with a double knees. Oh, just throwing him very, very carelessly to the outside. Hit first into them steel steps. This new Zelina character's completely made me forget about Queen Zelina. Yeah. You'll look at her entrance at Backlash in Puerto Rico. That was one of the most emotional entrances I've seen in wrestling in a long while. Dragon Lee's got his leg caught in the steel steps. Very similar to what happened to Rey Mysterio, but he's fighting back out of that. Authors appearing on the Survivor Series program at the venue. Supposedly Gallus have been rumoured as well. I'm more excited about Gallus. Beautiful Dragon Lee flying over the top rope, taking Santos Escobar with a Hurricane Rana off the apron. Absolute crazy offense. Dragon Lee over the top rope, swanton, beautiful flying through the air. Things also got to mention Seth and the Authors of Pain. Maybe Lopez should stop Zelina, maybe. We're getting Dragon Lee chants. It's very random they're both on there. Yeah. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Santos Escobar. Dragon Lee looks a bit frustrated. It might be they've got both of them on the card and they're just deciding which one to use, because I think Gallus would be a great pairing with Drew. They've both got Scottish connections, so I think that'd be quite cool. Edge versus Christian on December 6th in Montreal for the TNT title. That'd be awesome. And my signal's gone again. LWO Wolfpack. That'd be cool. Yep, ZJI. Hope WWE invest in tag team wrestling again. I reckon they will do with Trips at the helm. He's put back together DIY. He's building them back up again. Oh, vicious kick from Santos Escobar, taking Dragon Lee off the top turnbuckle. Drew betrays Good Judgment Day and leads Gallus. That could be a great shout. Hurricane Rana off the top rope from Santos Escobar. Beautiful athleticism from both guys. Kick out at 2 from Dragon Lee. Santos Escobar looks quite frustrated. Santos Escobar checking with the referee. Was that not a 3 count? Referee confirming he got the shoulder up at 2. Santos trying to rip at the mask. Disrespectful. Lucha Libre's mask is sacred. You should know that. Okay, Inside on Reddit has been surprisingly quiet tonight. Usually during the big show, he's ready with his own news. Okay. Hope Edge and Christian still had a match. I'm not surprised if it is sassy. Or a chairs match. There was known for chairs more than anything else, weren't they? You had Hardys with the ladders, Dudleys with the tables, Edge and Christian with the chairs for the TLC stuff. Santos Escobar berating the crowd, asking why they're cheering for him. Santos pulling Dragon Lee up to the second rope. What we're going to get? We're going to go top superplex. Escobar with Dragon Lee on the top rope. Dragon Lee fighting back. Dragon Lee takes the legs out of Santos. Huge double stomp. Pin 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Santos Escobar. Brilliant ring awareness from Dragon Lee, pulling Santos Escobar away from that bottom rope just so he couldn't get that easy out. He has to use some proper effort. Oh. Big kick from Santos Escobar. 10. Dragon Lee inside out. That was a crazy kick. So we're going both guys trading forearms. Looks like Dragon Lee's bleeding from the mouth. Both men down. Yeah. We've got Jurlin in. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Dragon Lee's a former LFI member, so it's LFI versus Legado. 100%. Both men down. Nice crowd in Chicago. Yep. Dragon Lee, huge sit-down powerbomb. Legs on the shoulders. Gets a kick out at 2. Santos Escobar still in the match. Yep, Dragon Lee's got a little bit of blood from the mouth. Chicago crowds are always good. Chicago enjoys good wrestling. Dragon Lee looking for something. Blocks whatever that was. Beautiful Canadian Destroyer. Full Phantom Driver. 1, 2, 3. That ended a bit quicker than I was expecting. NXT chance, yep. When is the main event starting? Probably not for another at least half an hour yet. Probably a bit longer. I reckon it'll probably be more like 3:15-ish, somewhere on there. Powerbomb. Dragon wins with a 619. Nope. Hi, Juice. How are you doing? Said Sassy. What was the voting on that one? 62% of you thought it'd be Santos Escobar. WWE doesn't run going into Chicago in the ground like AW does. No. WWE do spread it out quite a bit. No, says Rock. I mean, that makes sense storyline wise. You have the new heel going up against someone trying to fight the ground. You're building this heel, aren't you? So we're going in an NXT promo now. Ilya Dragunov faces Baron Corbin. I bet that is going to be a banger. Give it 3 weeks. AEW announced they're going back to Chicago. It wouldn't surprise me if they're doing Dynamite there on Wednesday. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. I know they're probably not, but they'd probably just change it for the sake of it. Rhea versus Zoey supposedly. I presume it will be, because we've only got that one and then the Wargames match itself. So I reckon that'll go on till about 3 o'clock, just after video package, and then near enough 40 minutes, 45 minutes for Wargames. We're doing Pasquale, I think it is. Hope you're doing okay, dude. Sorry, I'm not understanding what that is. I don't speak. I think that's. Guess Priest could use their match as an opportunity to cash in, or could he? I reckon he could do, actually. Misfit, if they do or don't, what's the difference? Wrestling is what matters, yeah. There's so much more joy and thank for Santos and Dragon Lee should run it back. I'd love them to. I thought it was a great match. So far, Women's War Games match 33 minutes. Gunther versus Miz 12 and 12:20. I said 12 and a half minutes. We've got New Day coming in a Slim Jim branded car. Hello, Pasquale. So New Day sponsored by Slim Jim. By the looks of it now. So I'm just getting the poll ready for the next match. So yeah, they've announced that it's going to be that's going to be the next match. New Day stole a late night Slim Jim car. Always in the background. I didn't actually see. I was doing the poll. Greeting from Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Thank you very much. Is that Santa Cruz, California? I presume not. Let's have a look. No, Bolivia. So thank you very much for joining. Man of many talents, Mark, aren't you? So if you could put into the chat if you get a second. Thank you, Pasquale. Or thank you for joining, Pasquale. Rhea's going to win but lose to Jade down the line. I think that's probably the match they're going to want at Mania. I don't know if it's the match I would want, but I think that is the match that we would expect to see. Someone's posted a picture. Orton's wife is in the in attendance. I mean, if he's returning after this long, I reckon she'd want to be there just to see how he's doing. The match is Becky Rhea. I don't know whether they'd go Rhea and Nia. That's what I could expect. Although having Zoey Stark team up with Shayna Baszler, I think is the smart move. You want to do that. They've both got good chemistry. They've both got a similar style in the ring. And I just think that they both could look such a dominant team and rebuild that women's tag division. So next match is Rhea Ripley versus Zoey Stark, dude, for the women's world title. If you're going to do a storyline where Orton's not there yet, maybe not have his wife out in the crowd yet. Complete logic in it, dude. Complete logic. In the background was Drew and Priest. It's the reason they've kept Becky away from Rhea this whole time. If you're going to do it, I would have Rhea versus Becky at Rumble, and then Rhea and Nia Jax at Mania. Because you could have Nia win the Rumble. I know it wouldn't be very popular, but I think that is a match that you could quite easily do. Rhea versus Becky is bigger than Rhea versus Nia. Yeah, I agree. I do think that is the bigger match, but I don't think. I think by Mania, Rhea's going to be the face. I think it's going to be Rhea as the face going up against Nia as the heel. Because I reckon Judgment Day is going to implode in a way, and Rhea's going to come out of it looking face. Triple H ain't booking Nia in a Mania title match. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. Here we go. Yes. Here we go. I'll do the poll. No, there you go. Poll should be coming into the chat anytime, guys. Get your votes in. Jade makes an excellent heel. Yeah, Rhea versus Jade is a match I would want to see more than Rhea versus Becky. I know that Jade is still very green in the ring, and WWE is supposedly quite annoyed at that. But I don't care. Jade can have her issues masked by how good of a performer Rhea is. Jade, Zoey Stark's come out with some face paint on. That looks cool. So like claw marks across the face. With Santos' match being under 10 minutes and 2 matches left, means they're surely doing something big in between. Or the men's war games will be, I reckon, at least 45 minutes, maybe a bit longer. Oh, Mami's looking good. She's had a new hairstyle done, I think. WWE's not happy with Jade's in-ring progress. No, I'm not surprised. Jack's been here since the start, being on the phone with Bridge. 3 for 3 on predictions so far. What's happening with Randall Keith? No idea. He's supposedly not there yet, dude. But thank you for joining. Thank you for actually commenting. If you've been here from the start, you could have just said hi. 3.5 hour call. Jade was green in AEW. What did they expect? It takes time. It does. And it takes reps. Men's Wargames is set to go 45. Yeah, I'm not surprised. If this one goes for 10, 15 minutes, that takes it to 3 o'clock, and then you've got probably 10 minutes worth of intros, haven't you? So I don't think it's going to feel... Each match is going to feel the right amount of time. Really looks like a goth Joker. It's awesome, isn't it? It's really, really cool. It's as if you took the Joker through a Hot Topic. Jack's ankle, yeah. You had another fall, didn't you, dude? How are you doing? You all right? This is only set for 12 minutes. Well, I think 12 minutes is about right. Sleep, please. The demons in your dreams. Sleep, please. I love Rhea's entrance music. It's such a cool, heavy rock anthem. Should have said out, but Bridge had you. Plus, she's a wrestling Star Trek fan. You was distracted, wasn't you, Jack? You can say it. I'm not gonna tell you off for being distracted by a female. Zoe's face paint's awesome. Rhea's hair's awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Zoe's just a big slap from Rhea. Rhea's just eating another one from Zoey Stark as well. Retort. Double leg takedown from Zoey. Just a proper brawl at the minute. Rhea's getting cheered though. Rhea's getting cheered when she got on top. Zoey, beautiful drop kick, taking Rhea out. Rhea's regrouping on the outside. She's dashed it all in. Nice. Nice. Rhea just ate a crossbody from Zoey there. 2 falls, 1 Tuesday into a road, 1 Friday onto pavement. That's not good, dude. That's not good. Hope you're okay. Beautiful springboard drop kick from Zoey there off the top. I do want Zoey to have a really good showing in this match. I want her to look as strong as possible, but still end up losing. Oh, headbutt from Rhea. We're getting Mami chance now. Rhea on the apron with Zoey, what we're looking at. Rhea was looking for, I think, a brainbuster. Zoey countered. Oh, DDT from Zoey Stark on the apron. Properly spiked Rhea there. Zach's reaching for his Pepsi. I'm more of a Coke fan, dude. Dragon Lee, Keith Lee, and Leah Moriarty all wrestled tonight. All the Lees. Lee's family's definitely going strong. Rhea's just rolled to the outside. Again, keeping a bit of separation, regrouping. Thank you. You'll be better when your ankle stops being daft. I mean, a Paul Workman blames his tools, don't he, Jack? I'm only joking, dude. I know it's not your fault. Oh, Rhea's picking Zoey up on the shoulders, electric chair, onto the edge of the ring apron. Oh, Zoey Stark off the ring post. I don't know if that was head first, forearm first, chest first, but seemed to wrap around that turnbuckle a little bit. Todd Lady Frost versus Julia Hart on Collision tonight. That'd be a good match. Don't prefer one. It's like WWE versus AEW. You prefer both? Yeah. I'm not surprised. They're both producing good stuff. This has been a great show so far. Full gear, absolutely banger of a show. I covered Full Gear last week. If you wanted to watch it, you can watch it on the channel. I'm covering this week, so I'm probably the best person to watch to give a good comparison between both shows. Oh, what's Rhea looking for here? Zoey was countered into something, put the brakes on. Rhea just using that strength into a suplex. Oh, Rhea's lost one of her plugs in her ear. Oh, Rhea is gorgeous. What Sassy agrees with you, tribalism needs to die. We should be all Rhea to watch good wrestling. That's what we want. Wonder which wrestler went to Mindy's Bakery? I don't know. I reckon it'd be Otis. I think Otis would be the one to go to the bakery. Texas Death Match was beautifully brutal. It was fantastic, I thought. It was sick and twisted in all the right ways. Rhea's looking for a submission on Zoey. Looks like Ripley's got she's got the plug back in her ear now. Didn't want that to sort of get caught and ripped. Rhea with a stomp to the back of Zoey Stark. And another one. Zoe's arms being held back to stop her protecting herself. She's going for a third one. Third one as well. Basement drop kick from Rhea there. Am I in a Christmas jumper? No, I'm not in a Christmas jumper. It's a neon T-Rex. And I've got a Sting shirt underneath. Randy's there now. Oh, okay. Crowd isn't at all into this match. There was at the start. Rhea was going prop cheers. Might be burned out. No, I'm not burned out. Rhea with a big punch to the midsection, lifting Zoey up onto the top turnbuckle. Oh, Zoey Stark trying to fight back off the top. Yeah, the crowd could be burned out after. I mean, they've had 3 good solid matches back to back. Wouldn't be surprising there. They aren't burned out. They were hot for the first 3 matches. Yeah, if they was hot for the first 3, the next one might be where they're burned out, which is this one. Sting, guy from Police. No, the one from Wolfpack, NWO, but not red, the black and white version. Oh, that looks like it went a bit twisted. Oh, we got Dom in. How you doing, Dom? Love you too, dude. Thanks for joining. Say hello to everyone. Big love to everyone in the chat. So I've seen this thing where if you do that, you get a load of hearts on the screen like that. It's quite cool. Sending your loves, dude. Yeah, that's what burns out means. Zoe's not there yet. She still doesn't get reactions. I don't know. She was getting some boos at the start when she was going up against Rhea. So he's rolling through. Kick out from Rhea. So Zoey trying just did a big elbow. Rhea with a huge kick to Zoey Stark. Zoey Stark eats a suplex, Northern Lights suplex. Beautiful from Rhea there. So Rhea's supposedly wearing boots that match Dirty Dom's. Love you, my Dom Marine. It's Dirty Dom. You've been with us in a hotel, Jack. You know how Dirty Dom can be. You didn't have to share the hotel room with him for 4 or 5 nights. So Zoey Stark asking to be hit now. Rhea has a subtle Luna look, yeah. Luna Vachon. From the Nazis. Zoey Stark with a German suplex of her own. Beautiful. Running knee as well. 1, 2. Kick out at last minute. 2 3/4. What we're going. Oh, Zoe went for the Z360. Headbutt from Rhea. Is Rhea looking for the Riptide? Riptide. We're going to go a kick out. 1, 2, 3. No, Zoe at the pin, but looked strong. Got some good offense in on that match. You heard him 5 floors down. I'm not surprised. He's loud. So 71% of you got that one right with Rhea Ripley. Rhea retains after a good match. Good match, I thought. Even after wrestling, her hair's all over the place. Rhea still looks badass. It's not surprising how she won. It's not, but it was a good match, I thought. I still don't think there's been a bad match out of the 4 we've seen. It's been a great show so far. I'm super happy with every match. Far right so far, although that result was nailed on. Yeah. They really need to build up some women to fight Rhea. Yep, I thought so. This was the weakest out of the matches we've seen. I think it's the weakest match that we've seen, but it has still been a solid match. Next match, it's going to be the men's War Games, unless we might get a Nakamura appearance. I don't see it happening. From what people have said, that he's not been flown out, is still in Orlando. So we don't know. We've got Alpha Academy backstage on the merch stall though. Shayna's next in line for Rhea at the Rumble. That's a good match, I think. WWE's ending the year on a really solid premium live event. 100%. It's been a great show. Chad Gable, you've got Otis, you've got Maxine Dupree. I would really want R-Truth to join Alpha Academy. I think that would be absolute gold in backstage segments. It would be the funniest thing on the planet. You've got Chad Gable with Akira Tozawa and R-Truth. That would be hilarious in every league. Forget Suplex City, it's Advert City tonight. Yeah, even in the UK, we're getting a load of American adverts. We can't have cricket in the UK, so what's the point? Although we are getting a Royal Rumble advert already, which is good. Favourite show of the year. Most exciting show of the year, usually. It's one thing I aim to achieve is going to a Royal Rumble. I've done WrestleMania now with Jack and Dom that's been in the chat, and Andy Sparzo was in earlier on. Ant was in earlier on. Sam is in a hotel. He's having a pamper weekend. But Royal Rumble is one thing I really would like to do. WWE's playing with the fire, doing the Randy isn't here yet. Yep. We go in the Survivor Series press conference after. Bridge and you want to go to Rumble? I'm not surprised. It's, for me, the most exciting show of the year every year. Last match, yep. So we've got Sami and Jay with Seth and Cody. And they're all saying that Randy's not coming. Everyone's saying, everyone's sort of near enough ready. But Cody's trying to settle everyone down, say Randy's coming, don't worry. Sami just making a point saying, I'm trusting you, man. Cody looks a fraction worried. He looks a little bit worried there, didn't he? So I'm going to get the poll ready. Rhodes, Uso, Rollins, Rhodes, Uso. I've got that poll ready to go. This is about to either be genius or bad or both. I think it could be genius. It's War Games main event time. I quite liked Adam Pearce saying it's War Games. Wouldn't read into this much. Randall Keith will be here. Yeah. Despite what's going on, Todd's going Team Cody. Misfits just here for the chaos. You mean here on this channel or watching the show? Because I mean, I think this is quite pleasant. It's quite peaceful. It's quite chilled. I did quite like the heel turn from Drew though. It was really well executed. Teased for a while, but just the handshake at the end with Rhea was amazing. Twitter chaos, because no matter what happens, Twitter is going to explode. Yeah, got a feeling that Orton doesn't want to be in the little cage. It's a big match to come back to as your first match back after 18 months out. So it's a very brave move to put him in. Team Cody all the way, stay up to finish the story. Yep, that could happen. We're just getting a big video package of the way this War Games has been set up and built. I loved Cody on Monday Night Raw. He's got something that he's got a legacy with. With us is the Apex Predator. Such a tease. Not just hearing voices. Stephanie McMahon's in the crowd. I mean, I'm not working there anymore, so I'd sit and watch it as well. Even if Randy comes back for a few months and then decides to retire, I am excited. I want him to be able to go out on his own terms, rather than going out injured. So just having Randy Orton back in a ring even once and then him deciding that's it is enough for me. Yeah, it was Dusty Rhodes himself who decided and came up with the concept for War Games, the original. I did go back and watch the original couple of War Games matches a few weeks ago, and it's technically a whole different concept, but it's still got that brutality. Imagine Steph gets comps. Yeah. Complimentary seats. Something wrong, or she's got to pay for a VIP seat. How much do you reckon a backstage pass would be? So, yeah, we're going 5 minutes between the first two competitors and the third competitor to be brought in. And after that, it'd be 3-minute periods. Once all 10 members have entered the match, it is by pinfall or submission only. If you escape the cell, you forfeit the match for your team. Oh, we're starting off with Drew. Randy's wife's been moved to the front. It's safe to say Orton's coming out. Yeah. So here comes Drew McIntyre. I just need to amend. There we go. Watch WWE do the NXT Kevin Owens War Games spot where they do the whole match. Orton comes out at the end. Yeah. So I'm for you, Hassan. Don't worry about it, dude. Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a good night and you're enjoying the show. So we've got Judgment Day coming out now. Just saw Mrs. Randall Keith as well. Someone tell the male ring announcer to stick to saying it normally because Samantha does it way better. Yeah. Oh, Judgment Day coming out with all face masks. It's a cool look, though. That is a very cool look. So looking at it, who would you want to start the match? Damien Priest and Drew having a bit of a face-off. Why does JD McDonough look like he's been on holiday in Spain and got cornrows put in? Yeah, looks like Balor's starting. Misfits just said it. Mark's just said it. Todd thought it would be Drew. Drew and Priest still facing off. Dom's going to end up wearing an RKO. What a pop that'll be. That'd be great. I would prefer him to get an RKO than JD McDonough. What are you doing, Michael? You've been watching AW and WWE at the same time. Not a problem, dude. I don't mind at all. You're watching your wrestling. That's all you want. Dan should get cornrows. No. They look ridiculous. You'd suit them better than me, though, Jack. So Balor made his way into the second ring. Priest and McIntyre still facing off against each other. Who we're going to start with? Oh, we're starting with Cody coming out. Sassy's done the same thing as well, yeah. Picture in picture. What if Randy couldn't make it? So taking his place is earlier on, dude. If you go back and check, I was like, what if they do the old switcheroo with Randy Orton to Punk? It would be super cool, wouldn't it? Out of control. Do it all to get them on their feet. Let's hear how loud this woe is. Will it be as loud as what we had at Mania, Jack? Wow. It's nowhere near as loud as what Mania was it? Or Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank was the loudest I've ever heard. Even Rap's doing it as well. Big whoa chant. In case Cody is attacked by the Seth. That's why he was looking backwards, Mark. Sassy's a bit tired, just got back from her sisters. How are you, Michael? No, wasn't as loud, was it? In the Bank was next level. We're going main event. Jey Uso coming out now. It's just me. Oh, Jay's on top of the shark cage. Michael's doing good. Curious if Randy comes out. I reckon he'll be the last man. He'll comes out after everyone else. Because if you do that, you could have him and Seth face off inside the ring. Because I think if you put them in a cage together, you're going to want to have a face off. Jey Uso as well. Jey Uso was beating Randy Orton up last time we saw Randy. We've got Sami Zayn coming out. We're going to go another loud let's go. That was louder than Cody's whoa, I think. That was super loud. Randy's not there. Perhaps LA Knight or AJ Styles would take us, but LA Knight would be the one I would keep an eye on WWE shop if they start dropping Punk match. Yeah, if they do, let me know, dude. Think Orton's not coming out until the timer expires for the last man. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. Yeah, Sami Zayn's Let's Go was louder than Cody's Whoa tonight. And we've got the architect himself, Drip Master himself, the Queen, Seth Rollins. If Orton's not doing it, why move his wife to the front? Want Cody's team supposed to have camo paint? I don't think so. Cody did it for the War Games poster, I think, but that's it. Sami needs a title, 100%. I think if Damian Priest cashes in, takes the title off of Seth, Sami would be the best person to take it from him. Drip King himself, shaking hands with Cody. They've put the differences aside. World Heavyweight Champion is starting the match, along with Balor. And again, you've got some big history between Balor and Seth. Faced each other for the first ever Universal Championship. I'd love to own a Cody jacket. It just looks, I mean, I would never wear it out unless I was going to a wrestling show, but it looks so badass. Crowd singing quite loud. Oh, Seth off the ropes, diving over both top ropes, taking Balor out. That was beautiful. Seth absolutely flew, didn't he? That was an insane dive. So, yep, we've got 5 minutes before we get the next person. Saw some with Cody jacket. Yeah, I'd love one. I just know they'll be expensive. Yeah, we're going CM Punk chance. Dang, Seth, yeah. I have a Cody tattoo. Yep, we know you have a Cody tattoo. You've got the American Nightmare logo. It looks awesome, dude. Balor's been thrown into the cell itself already. Seth trying to direct the crowd to his own theme rather than and chanting for Cody for CM Punk. Balor's begging for a bit of mercy. Oh no, he's not. Trying to sneak attack Seth. Seth was looking for a buckle bomb. Balor escapes. Close line, Seth. Guess Ryback's not retiring tonight. Nah. It's cool. Yeah, it is cool, dude. Seth face first off the cell itself cage. Again off the ring, off the itself. What if Punk uses its AEW music? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Punk chance, yeah. We're going CM Punk chance again. Balor runs into a super kick. Seth is looking for a pedigree in between on that diamond plate. Backdrop instead from Balor. What if they do what they did at Extreme Rules with Bray? Have Punk come out at the end? No story needed, just allowed an amazing pop. I don't think they'll do it. You want him to be involved in something. Sling Blade from Seth. Beautiful. Shouldn't be too much longer left until we get the next person. Seth with right hands to the jaw of Balor. Is WWE still doing Extreme Rules? As far as we know, yeah. I presume they're doing one next year. Seth whipping Balor into the other corner. Splashing elbow. Beautiful backbreaker from Seth. Flying knee from Balor. Ten seconds. Oh, we're going to get. Oh, do we think we're going to get? JD McDonough flying out to the ring. First premium live event. Seth just booting him out, stopping him going into the ring itself. Did Cole just say this is JD's pay-per-view debut? Did he forget he wrestled at Sami at Crown Jewel? Probably. Oh, JD with a kendo stick. So Seth. Seth looks like he's in trouble now. JD and Balor have both got kendo sticks. Backlashes, they don't do gimmick pay-per-views anymore outside of Chamber and Money in the Bank, yeah. Maybe it means main card, could be. Yeah, they don't usually count pre-show for stuff. Brutal from JD there with that kendo stick. Balor's choking Seth now. Again, we're going CM Punk chance. I think this is winding the crowd up. Oh, McDonough went for that kendo stick shot again. Seth caught it. Tosses McDonough in between the rings. Seth with his kendo stick of his own now. Beautiful springboard moonsault from JD McDonough. So, who do we think is going to be the second man out to join Seth? Balor's taunting the crowd. Seth's an absolute cardio machine, so is Balor, so it makes sense for them to have started the match. Ridiculous. Balor off the second rope with that kendo stick. We've got 34 people in. If you haven't already, do like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel while you're watching. It does really help us out, guys. Thank you very much. McDonough and Balor with the arms of Seth. Beautiful suplex there from Judgment Day. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're getting Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso. Miss it wants an apology for those fans would hijack the show with CM Punk chants. Jey Uso, baby, Uso. Is this smart in WWE? And they should have had Randy Orton show up ready because then people want Punk now, yeah. Same reaction that Punk chants got when fans tried to start them at AEW shows. Chicago getting tired of Punk's crap, yeah. Same things happened at AEW previously. Rumble's a gimmick pay-per-view. Yeah, technically it is, isn't it, Jack? We're going the yeet chants with every punch from Jey Uso. That last one had a bit of venom with it. Jey Uso and Sagiri, near enough. Spinning kick to Balor. Jey Uso getting a big, big cheer from the crowd. We're going Uso chants. Rhea attacking the corner to Balor. McDonough with a bit of a Spanish fly, it looks like. Camera was a little bit slow going to that angle. Yep, it was a bit of a Spanish fly, but a little bit of a weak landing. Didn't really hurt it. Still looked impactful. So Seth back to his feet. Double super kick from Seth and from Jey Uso. When Orton's music plays, it'll be pop times infinite. It's going to be huge. It'll be a few bunk. We've got Dan Reading from Eve. How are you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. You had a show tonight, did you? Did you have a show? Got Jack saying evening. Seth walking the top rope. Double axe handle to Balor. Have you been watching the rest of the show, Dan? You enjoying it? What do you think? Do you reckon you're going to get Punk tonight, or is it just going to be a bit of a disappointment? Just having Orton, although just having Orton back is amazing anyway to me. So McIntyre was going to come out, but Damien Priest has stopped him. Damien Priest is saying stick to the plan. Evening, Dan the Wizard. Yeah. Priest wants everyone to stick to Damien Priest's plan. You've had it on, but you're only watching at half attention because you're doing a count. So sounds like fun, dude. Sounds like fun. Didn't Orton used to use Punk's music? He did. Yes, he did. What snacks did you have? Actually, I've been that engrossed in the show. I haven't actually had any. It's been strange. It's been such a good show. I've been really enjoying it. We've got just over 2.5 minutes till the next member comes in. Yeah, real life as a wrestling promoter. It's not just all rings and entrances, is it? It's all the backstage stuff as well. Booking talent, organising payments. Yeah. Priest has got what looks like a nightstick type. Police nightstick, yeah. ZJI saying police brutality, yep. Priest with a splash in the corner. Michael's been watching MLW. Really enjoying their show. Cool. Is there any good performers in there that we should keep our eye out? Priest with a flatliner to Seth. Priest looking very nice and strong. Everyone thinks being a promoter must be exciting. It's not. Booking's just one part. Everything else takes up the time. Stuff doesn't just happen. No. You've got to plan everything. You've got to plan the story. You've got to plan the talent. Some of the talent will probably say no to the booking. Then you've got to get venues. You've got to get the stuff set up. You've got to get all the lighting, the entrances. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of it. MLW is great. Love Second Gear Crew. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting more CM Punk chants. Nobody says no to booking. I mean, you've probably got a great story, great decisions behind it. So the talent that you book understand that. They know you're doing everything that you need. So yeah, I understand, dude. Think a very Watson all documentary of truth behind wrestling show would be a fascinating documentary. Yeah. Have you not watched Wrestlers on Netflix? All about OVW, and that was actually quite good. Where you've got Sami Zayn coming in now. Sami Zayn coming down into the ring. This time last year he was going on the same side as Jey Uso as the bad guys. This week, or this year, sorry, He's on the good guys. Oh. Sami Zayn using that door of the cage on the head of McDonough. Jacob Fatu, TJ Crowdford, and I like the fact Matt Cardona's there. Matt Cardona's amazing. It does look very similar to that Zack Ryder dude that was in WWE a long while ago. Sami's getting the tables in the ring. Jey Uso's helping. Seth's helping him out. Meant to watch the OVW thing. It was really good. It was quite insightful. Well worth your time. David Boy Smith Jr., 100%. Damien Priest attacking main event Jey Uso. Sami Zayn taking Uso, Damien Priest into the middle of the two rings. Sami Zayn just stomping the life out of Damien Priest. Promoters sorting out accounts, sorting out visas, writing stuff up for adverts, going through media and design, dealing with ticket agents. Yeah, there's so much work, I presume. We could probably only think of a fraction of it as an outsider in a way. So spending hours booking flights, hotels, drivers, pickups. Yeah. So there's a lot that goes on. Said, yeah, I don't think CM Punk is coming back. They showed a CM Punk sign on accident just now, cut away instantaneously. Yeah. Looks like Zach can't see it. No. Well, I mean, this was a few years ago. He's aged a little bit, so it might be a bit of a difference. Sami Zayn, what's he looking at? He's got a metal bar, got a pipe, using it on McDonough, then on Balor. Priest, springboard from Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn clocks Priest with that pipe. Spends hours looking at the right flights. Yeah, I'm not surprised, dude. Talent coming from all over. Got to get the right times to make it easy for them. Hours a day dealing with flights. Does that sound like a good documentary? Being a wrestling promoter is mostly office work. Yeah, you've got so much work for a 3-hour show, 4-hour show. We appreciate all of you, all promoters. We appreciate anyone in the wrestling business, I think. Every single person has got some contribution to create the shows that we're watching right now. Mark is saying Drew's coming. I think I'm a fraction behind you guys. There we go. I've just refreshed my stream. So, yeah, we've got Drew coming out now. Just got into the ring. Seth is waiting with a steel chair. Oh. Drew with just a huge spine buster to Seth and an overhead throw to Sami. Drew with an elbow to Seth. Or an reverse Alabama slam to Seth straight onto Sami Zayn. Drew looking at stalking Jey Uso. I don't think we've got any blood in the match. Do I reckon we're going to see any blood? I reckon we might see a little bit. I don't know how much, though. Drew just staring a hole through Jey Uso. We're going back and forth, right hands. Come on, what are you throws for? Future Shock, countered by Jey Uso. Neckbreaker from McIntyre. Kip up from McIntyre. We're halfway through the time before the next person comes in, which should be Cody Rhodes. I'm behind again. Yeah. My stream just keeps freezing every so often. Even though I'm on Wi-Fi, I'm on the WWE network. Joe's saying to Jay, acknowledge what you did. Dom is last. How fitting. Yeah. Dirty Dom. He's probably got people on the inside that'll keep him safe until if it wasn't last, he'd probably have someone from the clink come and help him out. Balor's got Sami Zayn in the corner. Sami trying to fight out, but Damien Priest and McDonough keeping him down. Drew went for the Claymore, ran into a big boot from Jey Uso. Jey Uso and Sami combined for the 1D, one and done. But it don't make a difference. War Games hasn't officially started yet. Sami Zayn taking a face full of ring post. Something, Cody Rhodes. Whoa. Yeah, that's what we want. But we've already had the intro, so here comes Cody Rhodes. First time he's been in the match. First time he's been in an official War Games match, which is his father's invention. Cody throwing Priest into the ring cell itself. Right hand to McDonough. Switching rings. Big right hands. Big close line from Cody to McDonough again. Cody getting a big cheer. Cody whipped into the corner. Back body drop to McDonough. Balor. Front slam to Balor on McDonough from Cody. Thank you very much for joining, Michael, dude. See you all on Monday. I'll probably be here Monday night doing Monday Night Raw as always. Thanks for joining us, dude. Love you. Cody's going old with a bull rope. Seth's grabbing the other end. Why would Seth grab the other end? Cody's saying it's one night, work together. Close line using that bull rope. Cowl off the head of Balor. Using the rope to low blow Balor. Genius. Seth asking if Randy's coming. Cody right hands to Balor, not Balor, Priest. We're going Dom, you suck chance. Dom, you suck. Dom, you suck. Dom, you suck. Great, entertaining. 10 seconds, and then we're going to have Judgment Day with the advantage. Dirty Dom is going to get booed as hell. Dom's getting booed, and now he's out. Yes. Back out from behind bars again. 3 minutes till Orton comes up. Again, what if Cult of Personality hits instead? How crazy would that be? You have Cult of Personality hit instead. That roof will be absolutely blown off the place. We've got Prince Sam Ali. Thank you very much for joining, dude. That's a cool photo. That's a cool profile picture. Starting to understand Judgment Day's gimmick, the devil in disguise as a whole, the always temptation and manipulation. Yeah. Jack's ahead of us. Don't worry. Dom's on Nick Cage longer than he was in prison. Yeah. Sorry, don't worry about it, dude. So Dom in the center of all of Cody, Sami, Seth, and Jay. Looks like I might have to swap earphones. Cody with big right hand to Dirty Dom. Seth trying to set this table up. Dom drops the soap. Everyone's going for Dom. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? Table set up in the corner. O's going through it. Balor, McDonough. Or do we think it's going through the table? Let me know. I think it's going to be Dom. Seth has got Dom for a power bomb, but the rest of Judgment Day come to save him. I've already refreshed it, dude. I've already refreshed it. I don't mind if people spoil it. It's only a few seconds. We've got Priest and Drew with face off. We was getting Randy chance. Now we're going CM Punk chance again. Drew's got Seth and Cody by the throats. Damien Priest has got Sami Zayn, a triple choke slam. Ridiculous. I'm going to swap my earphones before it gets to the 3-minute mark. McDonough looks like he's climbing up. There we go. Frog splash from Dirty Dom. Judgment Day looking quite dominant at the minute. What's the timer? We ain't got a timer. Priest has got Seth up on the shoulders. Razor's edge through the table. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. Come on, are we going to get him? We've got no music. We're getting Rhea. Rhea Ripley's bringing out the Money in the Bank briefcase. Rollins has just gone through the table. Are we going to get the cash in? We've got Seth, we've got the music, we've got Randy Orton's voices. Is he there? There he is. Apex Predator is back. He is back. He's got a massive grin on his face. It is Orton. He is back. Crowd are popping for him. Doesn't seem to be many boos from what I can hear. Here we go. He's in. Bell rings. Wargames is official. Dominic Mysterio's first person to greet him. Power slam. Randy looks as good as ever. Jeddy McDonough eats a power slam. We're getting Randy chance. Dirty Dom into the cell. Jerry McDonough into the cell. Balor just thrown. Orton with the elevated DDT. Vintage Orton to Balor. Drew looking across at him. McIntyre, Orton. What a face off. Circling each other. Damien Priest attacking Orton from behind. Orton's landed on his back. He can do the RKO. Dan Randy's looking good. Pop was like it was. He's here. Judgment Day taking down Orton, stomping the life out of him. Cody, Seth, Zayn, Jey Uso trying to save Randy. We're getting yeet chants. Cody with punches to McDonough. Seth punching Drew. Or is Orton going to go for Damien Priest? Orton's directing traffic. Everyone's doing the elevated DDT. Vintage. Orton. Vintage. 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 Crowd popping for that spot there. Orton's looking. He's stalking Priest. Is he going to go for the RKO? Oh. He's turned around. He's looking at Jey Uso. This is what we said. Jey Uso was one of the ones that took Randy out. He's saying, I'm in your red, Jey. Oh, Damien Priest was going to sneak attack. Jey Uso saved Randy from that. RKO. What a pop that is for an RKO. Dirty Dom eats the first RKO back. Cody cut head to Balor. Pull over kick to Drew. Also a splash to Drew as well. Everyone's looking fantastic. Where's Seth though? There he is. Seth's pulling his way back up. McDonough, face to his feet, looks a little bit worried. McDonough's trying to get out of there. Get out of Dodge. JD sat on the top of the cell. Sami Zayn's joining him. Seth trying to get up to meet him. What are we going to get? Seth all the way stood up on top of the cell. Headbutts boots to McDonough. Are we going to get JD thrown off the cell into an RKO? How insane would that spot be? Orton's calling for it. Orton's ready. He's looking for it. Back says he's ready as well. Beautiful. McDonough thrown off the top into an RKO. RKO to hell. Cody's looking for Crossroads. Crossroads to Priest. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you've got to have Orton come back and get the win, don't you? Absolute ridiculous. Cody does look quite pleased to see him back. They are talking, can't hear what they're saying. Don't know what they're saying. Orton looked over at Jey Uso after that, though. Oh, a fist bump to Jey Uso. Yes. What a match. 75% of you got that one right. Yes. Still plenty of time for a 10. There's still about 10 minutes left. They might end the show early. You never know. Still time for a Punk return. You could have it. Do we reckon we're going to get that? So we're going to recap of the final stages of the match. Cody Cutter, Pullover Kick, Uso Splash. Everyone going to town on the Judgment Day. And Drew McIntyre. Absolutely insane RKO there. McDonough, just credit to McDonough for taking that bump. Orton through Priest to the Cody crossroads. Ends up getting the win. Are you going already? There might still be something else happening, dude. You might be risking going a bit early. Oh, we've got this copyright stamp on there, so it looks like that could be it. Orton still feeling his back, yeah. It's probably the first time that he's taken a couple of big bumps like that. Oh no, I think that is it, dude. But thank you. What? What the hell? Cult of Personality has hit. Punk back. Punk is back. Oh my god. What the hell? Told you, do not leave early. That is the biggest shock ever. Crowd are going insane. Goosebumps. Absolute goosebumps from that. I was not expecting that. Money talks. I got the crowd. It's clobbering time. Who's he coming for? This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Chicago made his back, baby. Triple H legit paid the media, played everyone. Everyone's played everyone, I think. That is either the best kept secret in the planet. That is absolute ridiculous. Oh my god, what an end to a show. What an end to a show. That to me is incredible. I can't even process doing a review for the night. That was just incredible. Oh my God, there's going to be a lot of stuff going crazy. The internet is going to explode from that. ZGI Holy Punk. We've got Domin Holy Punk. Hunter's trolled everyone. Yeah, now you can probably go. Thank you very much for joining. ZGI Holy Punk. Mark Punk Zone. Jack's happy. Todd's CM Punk. Just think if Tony Khan had never reached out to Punk, 100%. Ryback's retiring now. Absolutely. What a way to end the show. What an absolute way to end the show. Give me a second. I'll need these. How absolute insane crazy was that? I've never been blown away more by the end of a wrestling show than that one. Here's Legend himself. How happy are you, dude?
Well, that was I happened to stay up to have you on in the background. I'm doing an assignment, doing an essay, and I didn't expect it. Randy looked great. Randy looked fantastic. I was just so pleased to see Randy Orton looking incredible.
Yeah.
It did give me that buzz, man. You know, I don't know whether I'm going to be staying up to watch loads of wrestling shows. You know, I'm still morning bray in my own way. But yeah, that was a wonderful end. What a wonderful end! Hunter trolled everybody. It was a comment. I'm looking forward to seeing what that press conference is like. I've been in those rooms before, yes. And some very interesting conversations come up. So yeah, it should be good. But I'm just popping in to say hi to everybody, and I guess you'll be watching Raw on Monday, Dan.
It'll just a tad.
Yeah,
that is absolutely blown. I mean, my socks was already off, but they were blown off altogether.
I didn't expect that. Because obviously they had the Bray thing at the end of Extreme Rules, and it felt like it was really well done because it was a big Extreme Rules, because it was a big return. But like normally you wouldn't see that. It's sort of tacked on at the end, But I think something like that, something as massive as that, you can tack it on. It was a huge end. It was in Chicago, and it was
you don't need anything else, do you?
No, but that was a brilliant. I mean, overall, I caught a lot of that. Just a quick one because it is nice to be back. I don't know when I'll be next back, but it is great to be back here, right here on the Give Me a Hullywood podcast. That Gunther Miz match was great. Gunther looked fantastic. The Wargames women's match was great. Shotzi looked fantastic.
Everything was great tonight.
Yeah, one of my favorite WWE shows I've seen, which is nice, actually. Really nice to come back to watch, because it was the first one I've watched, like, as a fan, for a long time, because I just haven't been watching them. I just haven't been watching the shows. I've not been watching anything except for clips. And it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. So a nice little, and I'll let Dan finish off the review, but I was very impressed with Shotzi tonight. Very impressed with Santos Escobar.
I'm not even going to do one. I'm so excited.
Yeah, he was fantastic. And yeah, guys, thank you all for supporting the podcast. Dan has been doing incredible work. Anthony, of course, and Sam, who's away at a spa right now. You are going to be very pleased, Dan, with your back end stats, which sounds a bit weird. Your views have been great tonight, so thank you so much, everybody, for your support. Dan, I'll let Dan round up with you now. As I go and finish off my academic referencing.
WWE shops already got shirts on.
What's that? Have they got shirts on? Wow. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm interested. And the worst thing that happens, the worst thing that can happen here from now is that, I mean, it's WWE, isn't it? If Punk annoys anybody, he'll be straight out the door. Nobody's too big for WWE,
Yes.
So, but the worst thing that's going to happen from a WWE perspective, Dan, is they're going to make a boatload of money over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 months, whatever. And then if he does something wrong, he can go.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
And you know, Mark's made some interesting points, some great fantasy booking from you guys. Punk winning the Rumble, I'm not sure. You know, if he's got anything about him, and obviously different people will have different things to say about this. In terms of Punk letting his ego go and putting other people over. This is the time for CM Punk to put people over and to give for redemption. So let's see how this goes, Dan. But thank you all so much for watching. And Dan knows. Dan's worked. Nice to see you, Dan. Nice to see you all. Actually, it's kind of nice to be back here. Dan knows a thing or two about wrestling, of course, and I think Dan's right. CM Punk will be on his best behavior this time, and he better be, because WWE don't need CM Punk. This is a thing, isn't it? You know, they've got ratings draws, by the bucket load. So let's see how that goes. But Dan, well done for great coverage for the over 3 hours. I think you'll be more than impressed with your numbers. What?
That's what I'm here for. It was a great show.
I thought you said nearly 4, and I was like, it doesn't actually feel normally. We're oh my god, that was so long. But like, it didn't actually feel like 3 hours. That felt brilliant. I'm going to go back and watch that.
Yeah. I'm probably going to do a couple of little video clips and go straight up, and then I'll be going to bed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Dan, you've earned it. Obviously, right back on Raw.
I'm going to say I was going to let you do the outro as our special guest for the night.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's just guys, just want to say thank you so much. What a wonderful pay-per-view. This is why it's reminding me a little bit of again the overall silliness and wonderment of wrestling, and it's great to share it all with you guys. Dan's obviously been doing a great job with you guys, and it's fantastic. Thank you all so much for your support. We'll fantasy book over the next few weeks. Dan will be on Raw. Fantasy book those Punk matches, guys.
Oh yes,
there's going to be some interesting stuff happening over the next few months. What's the phrase?
Definitely.
Just when you think you know the answers, Punk changes the questions. I'm pretty sure it was a Jake the Snake Roberts thing, but Punk took it on. But still, it's a. I mean, who'd have thought this when we were sat all in a few months ago? Funny how things changed. Congratulations, JI. Well done. Hang on a second. So as he says, we've got some different. We got some different viewpoints, of course. Yeah, and it'll be remains to be seen. Remains to be seen how much Punk changes the culture, how much of a narcissist he chooses to be in this setting. Don't you hear from Punk on the press conference because the cell, because the cell is hearing from him on Raw. I wasn't. It's Triple H in the press conference. Dan, I was interested in hearing from. Yeah. Anyhow. Well done, everybody. Well done, WWE. Let's give them, hats off. It was a great show.
Give them props where it's due.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm interested to see the reasoning, because I watched the promo back before, because I had a cuddle with Emma and I sort of fell asleep, and I was like, no, I'm going to get up and do this assignment, which is what's brought me to 4 a.m. And she was saying to me, he's not coming back, because we were watching the AEW promo where he was like, I had to leave the place that made me sick in the first place. And I was like, well, he's not going to go back to a place that made him ill, is he? So, but here we are.
I think you're freezing a little bit. I don't know if your internet's playing up with your new stuff.
Oh, right, yeah. Are you still? Can you hear me?
I think you're frozen, dude.
Oh no. I
can now. You're very, very laggy, dude. Oh, you've gone. But yeah, I mean, you're back. Very laggy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's going on? That's not good. That's frustrating. Anyway, well done, everybody. Let's see what happens over the next couple of weeks. All right. Thanks for watching.
Not a problem, dude. Thank you very much for joining and jumping in.
All right. See you soon. Oh, yeah. Bye, guys.
See you later, dude. Thank you very much, Dom, for joining. Like I said, I need to jump off, do a few video clips and edits and get a reaction video up. But I will I might come back tomorrow night actually, and do like a fantasy book CM Punk's Royal Rumble run, all the way up to Mania. So you might see me tomorrow night, you might not, but keep your eye out. If you haven't already, like and share the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. So if we do go live, you've got that video right there ready to go and you'll know when it is. So I shall see you soon and hope you have a good weekend.
Bye, guys.